What's up with it, y'all? I'm JP. This is Watch This Ish Reactions, where I react to a whole lot of different ish. Today, we got 607 Unc instigating, while Wack100 and Adam 22 have a heated argument. Yeah, now that you know the deal, hey man, slap that like, subscribe with your boy, and hit that bell notification so you know when all the new content drops. With all that being said, let's go.
Dude, worth watching.
I'm getting a call.
Who is it?
Who was that?
Mr. 100. You are live.
There we go. Get on his ass.
I'm just tripping off you though, Lux. On one page, when you on the phone with somebody, you say one thing. Now I'm watching you sit here and say,
I can't even hear
"Oh
him.
yeah, that's so whack." Even you knew I didn't want to f with dude. Dude been disrespectful. Adam act like he didn't know, but now he's saying I didn't see all this. He whooped my ass. All this.
I didn't see that.
Yeah, I don't think Adam did see that.
Yeah, that sounds fake.
Now you not.
But no. He saw it since then.
Yes.
Now what I'm saying is, you up there acting like, oh, Wack just tripped out. If Wack, I've never said I don't want to sit out with nobody in that building.
No, you ain't. That's why I was surprised that this was even a thing. I never heard you say that.
Guess what? Adam chose to play a game that I told him as a man, hey, bro, I'm not cool with dude. I don't want to sit down with dude. No boy's cool. That's what you want to do, cool. I'm telling you, this is me. Because if I'd have told Adam, yeah, bring him in, then took off on him, then I'm wrong. Right?
No, for sure.
Right?
You always talking about not bringing shit to the building. Any problems? Yeah.
But if I tell Adam, I can't do that, I don't want to fuck with dude, it's a problem, I'm still wrong?
No. You're not wrong.
Adam wrong.
So why you up there like, but look, you see two-faced, bro.
Yeah.
I'm watching you and you like, yeah, well.
Look at Unc instigate.
I didn't break shit, but I break something.
I literally did not mention anything about you breaking.
Now you scared,
bro. No,
now you scared.
Even know.
Now you scared.
No, he broke anything.
I've been saying it all the time to Adam.
I don't know the fuck he broke.
Nobody told me that day nothing broke, and I ain't picked up nothing broke nothing. Nigga, I wouldn't even be
Pyru.
You were knocking over.
On Pyru.
On Pyru.
I'm taking it like Adam saying he takes no responsibility in nothing.
Nothing.
I didn't never tell him on April 15th, I don't want to with dude.
The responsibility is on the person who is acting violent and knocking over camera equipment, though.
One mic. Why you don't let him talk? One mic.
You saying what you did was cool? You was not alive with nothing?
I mean, bringing two podcasters together on a podcast, what's wrong with that?
Did I not tell you I didn't want to sit down with dude several times?
Yeah, but it's the same thing that you did to Spody Face, right?
Me, what? No, definitely not.
It's exactly the same.
Definitely not. No, it's not.
What's the difference?
Because DC Baby Draco had never disrespected Spody Face.
Yes, he did.
No, he didn't.
For sure he did.
No emotion.
So you justifying it.
No emotion.
I'm just saying you did the same thing I did. We both ran a play. You're just way more emotional about it.
Spody Face never told me he didn't want to sit down with DC Baby Draco.
I think it was implied when he was making all those videos about him.
Did I not text that to you on April 15th?
I don't know. I'd have to review.
Boy, 607 Unc, hell, that boy want to throw Adam 22 under the bus so bad he'll grab that boy by the back of his shirt and pants and everything if he could and chunk him up under there. Unc, hell, y'all check him out. Unc gonna stay on his ass while Wack get on his ass. Hey man, hit the like, subscribe with ya boy. Let's go.
You my text.
It's on your text.
Either way, I learned from the best. I saw what you did to Spody Face with DC, and I figured that you would be down for some of the same antics. I don't know why it has to be so serious.
Cause nigga almost got killed, nigga.
But he almost got killed because Wack can't handle himself and just do a podcast.
I've been a man with more responsibilities longer than you. If a man tells you, I don't want to do that, that's that man being responsible.
But that doesn't justify you lashing out in violence.
Oh my God!
You got a Mexican. What? got a Mexican popping lush. Even you knew it. Didn't I tell you? Don't bring that dude around me, bro. I don't want to fuck with him. Did I not tell you that?
Yup.
I know, and I can acknowledge that, yeah, I brought him around you and you had said not to or whatever, but that doesn't justify you going on a Godzilla-style rant, knocking cameras over and trying to fight him.
You just like everybody else.
You should have just...
That where you kind of wrong, Adam. If a man tell you as a man, say, don't put me in this space, me and him is oil and water, and you probably shouldn't do that unless it's all for the content, or even worse, you just don't give a damn where it's going to go and you're going to put it in that situation, so if the fireworks go off, it's even bigger content, which I think that's what that is. I think that's what that is.
Done a podcast.
Wait, hold on.
Oh my
So you
God.
saying if a man tell you what he doesn't want to be around, you're saying you can make that decision, and when shit happens, you don't got no responsibility?
That's what he said.
I just think the responsibility falls on the person who is lashing out and acting violent. It doesn't really matter.
Oh my God.
Nah, that's
That's how they
crazy.
be for
You
real.
lied to that dude and tell him I was with it. That it was cool.
The only thing I told Moose was that I would make sure that you didn't hurt him.
What?
Did you ever say anything?
Before or after?
I need some
That's
wood.
Bro, so you telling me you didn't tell that dude that Wack was good with it? It was a play? I never knew shit.
I told Moose that I would make sure that you didn't hurt him. That's it.
But you couldn't make sure that. You ain't no.
But I did.
I'll stop me. Adam, you can't stop me. You scared to even fight for yourself.
But I did stop you. But I did. I made sure you didn't do anything.
Adam, you cannot stop me, bro. I will beat you.
But I
in
did.
5 seconds. Hey, look, I'll put 100,000 now that I will knock you out in 5 seconds.
I mean, obviously, I don't want to fight you. I'm just saying that I did. I protected Moose because I am a protector.
You didn't stop me, bro. I'll stop me. You ain't stop shit. You put that kid in harm's way by even telling him to come up there. I'll stop me. You can't stop me.
Well, I got you to stop yourself then.
Wack, like you.
Nothing happened. He was safe.
We've definitely seen you get into it with different people, but this seems like this was the most mad.
Face to face.
No, exactly. Well, this is the most mad that I've ever seen you before. You feel me? Like ever.
Listen, then, okay. So if a man
Think about that.
tells you prior to, hey, I'm not up to this.
Yeah, no, I mean, like,
It's the same thing you did to Spody Face. It's content.
No, it ain't.
Yeah, it is. It's not that serious. Wack, you would have a point. You would have a point if it was like somebody that was a threat or somebody that you had like real legitimate beef with. But it wasn't someone serious. It wasn't somebody that you need to worry about in a physical sense. And so as a result, you're overreacting and it's silly.
Hey, listen, Lush is not a threat to me. I know Lush. I don't know this.
But you already knew he was a non-affiliate. You already know that he's got no criminal record. He's not a violent guy. He's just a podcaster.
Lush, does a non-affiliate mean you can't harm a motherfucker?
Right, but he's not like that. He's not like that. He's never done nothing to nobody. He's not on that.
Yo, Lush, what about, you talk, do a whole lot of talking, but ain't nobody there. So you saying, because you know him, and I'm telling you in the text, I don't know this dude. I don't wish to be around him. I don't want to be around him.
Yeah.
I don't know him.
Look at that.
I was just doing what you did to Spody Face.
No, it's not.
I learned from the best.
DC, baby. Hey, yo, Adam, you gonna fuck around and get yourself hurt, bro.
Yeah.
Why you always got to turn everything to a violent thing? You can't threaten me, Wack. I don't give a... Don't threaten me with violence. I don't care. You're not going to hurt me.
You a bitch.
You're gonna play that game, and bro, you sitting here as like a little kid. And I said,
You a
you know what?
bitch.
I blindsided. He told me he didn't want to do that. He told me. On April 15th, the dude texted me like a man and said, hey, bro, I'm not up to that. Because I know it's going to go somewhere.
I know, and I did a play for content because I think he's a good podcaster, and I wanted to get you guys on the same podcast. And it's exactly the same thing that you glorified when you did it to Spody Face, so you can't take the moral high ground here.
Check this out.
Hold up. Stop right there one more time. I don't really know about the Spody Face thing. I didn't see it, don't know what it is, but I will say, in Adam's defense, the little defense that it is Wack, you be running plays too. You be running plays too. Y'all all on that content mess, a little too heavy at time. But in this case, Wack is right. You know what I'm saying? If a grown man tell you don't do this, don't do that, hey man, you probably shouldn't do it. That's just what that is.
You can't find one clip where DC Baby Draco had ever disrespected Police prior to that.
I don't know, but I assume that it's out there.
You can't.
So what?
DC Draco had ever disrespected Police, and that wasn't Police podcast anyway. The owner of the podcast knew the nigga was coming.
Draco, baby Draco had a gun on him. Moose Man doesn't even get down like that. Moose Man's chilling. Moose Man's just a regular guy.
I don't think Moose Man's gonna park.
You acting like Moose Man is some serious threat.
Hey man, that's that police stuff right there. Talking about homeboy had a gun on him on the airway. That's a no-no.
Hilarious.
But Wack can actually stop some shit, though. Wack politic, he can actually stop some shit. You don't got the power to stop.
I'd rather listen to Wack than you.
Tell him shut up.
Yeah.
What does that have to do with anything?
I guess at that point, I get.
About what he gonna do to me. This is a man.
He didn't say he was going to beat you up. I don't know where you got that from.
He didn't like make a direct threat, but he like I could see why Wack is like, yo, why is this guy saying this?
Well, Lust, two faces of.
No, I mean I said that to Moose earlier.
He did say he was ducking up and down.
He didn't say what he was gonna do to me.
Is that footage out there? I don't think so.
What did he say about what he gonna do to you? Like, because from what I saw, he made like a comment like, oh, like that guy's not gonna do nothing, like that 5 foot, whatever he said. You feel me? Like that's what I recall.
Yeah, that midget.
Well, hold on. So he was on a marathon. He was on all kinds of shows.
You just think that because you just
all that, bro.
Yo, but Wack, you just think that because you just look at all these clips that Flacco sends you.
Listen, bro. Listen. Just because y'all don't hear the kid, this is why I told Adam I don't want to be around you because I see what he popping.
And I did a play, just like the ones that you always do, and it was a good time. But you flipped out a little too much. You should have just potted with him.
That's all it is. But if it goes,
hey, bro, so you telling me we can gonna try this shit again with me? What you saying?
Adam don't give a damn.
I mean, by trying this shit with you, you mean bringing around somebody on a podcast who's not a threat, not on anything violent at all. It just really doesn't seem like a big deal, and it seems like you're just overreacting, and then you've got all these people that are like justifying it as if you have it's such a serious threat.
Yeah. I mean, nah.
It's Moose Man.
He's a gummy bear.
He's a Yuri mod.
Yeah,
he's chilling.
I mean, keeping in mind, this is the same guy that when you got into it, he was talking about the police and shit.
Exactly.
Bro.
So why did you feel the need to try to fight him when you could have just talked to him?
If you throw meat in there with a lion gonna eat the meat.
Right? No.
If I know I'm not in the good space with you, I don't know you've been talking shit, disrespecting my name. Why would I put myself in a space where I know I'm a trick, where niggas a threat to the police or whatever? I don't. That's why I don't go hang out in the projects.
Okay, but you're like comparing it to some street or whatever. He's just a regular guy. He's just a podcaster. There's no reason to be violent with him. Like I can't believe you're acting like you were in the right for trying to fight this random guy.
No, here we can watch the clip right here. It's 11 seconds long.
Man, you are. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's all it is. But if it goes left, bro, are you willing to... We can squabble up. Wax a short little fat motherfucker like this.
What?
What? You did say we can squabble.
And you put him in a room with the niggas say they can fight? What the f is wrong with you, nigga?
He's short and fat.
Yeah.
So what?
You puppet master.
He's a podcaster.
real.
He called you short and fat. Who the f cares?
You a puppet master.
But Adam, okay, so just to play devil's advocate, how do you feel like because like this is your partner that you do a show with, it's a cracking show, you want to keep the relationship cool? Does that make you not want to do that again because it makes him upset?
I mean, but the whole thing, I just feels like a double standard that like he does this to people like, and he brings people together that are like street dudes. I brought him around a dude who's a regular guy that ain't on no violence.
You're a liar. I've never taken people to no jumper who ain't supposed to be there.
There's been a bunch of times where you showed up with people to do the podcast that you knew that I did not want to do the podcast with at the last second, and I just rolled with it because it's not that big a deal. When you brought the Greedo ops from Grape Street, Gooch and them, like, you knew that was awkward for me, and I just rolled with it and didn't make a big deal of it. Huh? Because I have a relationship with Greedo, and then you brought dudes on. You didn't tell me, and then all of a sudden we're sitting down with dudes who are just going to shit on Greedo the whole time. That's an example of you doing something that's way more serious than me bringing Moose around, and I didn't make a big deal about it, and you lashed out and tried to fight him like a psychopath.
Man, I should have just beat your ass when I was
Exactly. All you can do is threaten violence because you can't communicate with your words. You should have had a conversation with Moose, and then I just 100% checkmated you. Wack, listen to me. I just checkmated you so bad, and your one response is, oh, I should have beat your ass. You're not going to beat my ass, and you can miss me with that.
Man, stop talking tough. You weren't talking tough when I was in there.
You're not going to hit me. You're not going to punch me. Stop even alluding to it because you know it's not going to happen. And you know that if you do, I got 911 on speed dial, just like Moose Man. Dead homies.
Adam, you have made a few great mistakes over the last couple of years, brother.
Oh, you playing, boy. You won't be your ass to be grass, nigga.
I'm trying to listen to him, Unc. What?
You told Unc in a cool way, shut up.
That you think you can do it how you want to do it is crazy.
I did the same thing that you do all the time, and you have absolutely no right to stand on any kind of fake-ass moral high ground here because the that I did to you was so much less serious than that I've seen you do a million times, and just because you're overreacting about it and acting as if it was super serious doesn't mean that it actually was super serious.
Listen, I respected you in that room, believe it or not. It could have went a whole lot another way.
Right, but the fact that you even thought about hitting him is so stupid and fried, bro.
This is what I'm gonna tell you. I respected you in that room, and you know.
No, you didn't. You didn't respect me. You jumped out of your seat and tried to fight him. That's disrespectful.
You don't even fight for yourself. You can't stop me. I'll stop me.
I did stop you.
No, you can't, Adam.
You were stopped.
If I wanted to.
I don't care. You're not going to whoop my ass. Stop saying it because you're full of
I'm telling you, if I wanted to get the dude, you can't stop me if I was really wanted to, bro.
But I did stop you. The fact that you even attempted to hit him is the problem. I'm not going to congratulate you because you didn't follow through with whooping this random non-affiliate's ass, okay? You want to medal because you didn't fight him. I'm not going to do that.
Look at Unc over there recording the content.
The fact that you tried to fight him in the first place is the problem. And the fact that so many people make apologies for you acting like a child is the problem.
You stopping me? Man, you white boy, you the child.
See, great point. Great bar right there. You sound like a preschooler.
Stopping me is you fight me back when I got off on Adam. You couldn't have stopped me. I stopped me, brother.
Well, you didn't do anything at the end of the day, but you tried, and that's annoying.
Man, you did.
Grow up. Learn to have a conversation instead of trying to fight Moose Man because you're scared. Because you know that if you have whack. You know that if you do an actual podcast with Moose Man and you just have a conversation, no insults, just logic and facts, that he's gonna you up. And that's why you have to act like a kid and jump out of your chair and try to fight him.
Right up, hey, yo, Lush, he did it, and everything he said made no sense. You didn't watch it?
No, I watched it.
Because you were babbling the whole time.
No, here's the one thing that I'm like, so didn't you guys want to chopping it up for like a couple hours afterwards, and wasn't it cool by the end?
I did that for Adam, but here go the thing, bro. I did that for Adam. I could have left. I could have, when my homie showed up, I could have head nodded them and let them do what they did. I didn't. Adam, no. I respected his hand. Even he seen the look on his face.
But again, this is you wanting a medal for not beating up a random podcaster who called you short and fat on a podcast.
Hey, Adam, I come in contact with more random non-affiliates than affiliates. In this world, people that shoot up movie theaters and churches are non-affiliates. Stop putting it on gang members like they the only.
Okay, maybe I should be more specific. The fact that he's not an affiliate is not what matters. The fact that he's just obviously not on that and not trying to fight you and not on some tough is the thing that actually matters.
lush, was he not? Was he not?
He said. I mean, he said in that clip, "I'm down to run his fade." That's like that. I mean, like that's not like super popping it, but it's popping it. You feel me? Like it's popping.
So stop acting like now Ricky does that shit. I'll be all the way. Ricky lets you know I'm not on that. I'm Ricky from Venice, bro. Dude was popping it, and Adam, he's a Mexican, bro. I'm sorry, out here, that's always there, bro. I'm a black man.
You're a racist. You don't beef with anyone from Sacramento. You don't beef with Sacramento Mexicans.
I mean, like your hood's beefs with strictly essays, so you know.
No, I don't play with them. I don't disrespect them. I give them their space. If I'm not in a good space, I'm not gonna come sit in front of them because I know they may trip. I may trip. I know where it's gonna go. It's dumb for me to do that. If we good, we good.
So where are you at right now with Moose Man? Are you pretty much is it a dead issue?
We're podding again next week.
Listen,
Don't do that again.
I don't wish to with dude, bro.
Right.
I gave Adam what he wanted. I would hope he hears me. I don't want to with dude. I don't wish to with dude. Why? Because he admitted and he was playing the game the whole time to get my attention when he didn't have to, bro. All you had to do, Dope Boy didn't play that game. Hey, Wack, I want to, okay, cool. I don't give a all that he did, he admitted I was just trying to get your attention. Wasn't cool, bro. I don't respect that.
Maybe you should try to be a mentor to Moose Man.
What?
Nah, I'm cool on dude. I don't want to.
Here, Adam,
Why
go
not be a
play.
mentor?
Adam, go play.
Okay, so listen. You heard dude talking crazy when you called him the last time. You knew it was that. And I told you from that, I don't want to with dude. You asked me about Dope Boy, cool. No problem with Dope Boy. No problem.
Dope Boy's got a lot of problems.
Dope Boy.
Obesity.
Right? Dope Boy got issues with him. I gave him advice that was cool. But like, bro, I'm telling you right now, bro, don't ever do that again, bro.
Okay, well, I'm gonna have to extend the same thing to you. I don't want to see you pulling any plays. No surprises. No fun.
You a liar, bro.
I think that if you took Moose Man under your wing and made him Moose Cannon, that you would be more powerful united.
Not Moose Cannon.
Moose Cannon.
Moose Cannon, man. You don't see the vision?
Hey, bro, yo, Adam, I've asked you about certain people, and you don't want to with them, and I left it at that. Cool.
Okay.
I don't mention them again. That's what I'm telling you this, bro. Why the you can't hear it?
But I feel like anybody that I have beef with is going to be for more of a valid reason, whereas your issue with Moose Man is nothing.
And another man's issue ain't none of y'all at the table gonna say, come on, the fuck?
So okay, back to the Moose Cannon thing. Will you be his mentor and take him under your wing?
Loose Cannon. What about Loose Cannon?
Moose Cannon.
Adam, hell.
It's like a branding idea.
You know what? I tell you what, Adam. Yeah, bring him back up there. I'll show you how it could go.
All right.
If you think it's a game,
No, don't do that.
bring him back up there.
Don't do that, Adam.
You, like I'm telling you as a man, bro, I got kids too, Adam. You know them kids you take care of? I know me.
I want Moose Man to be one of your kids.
Silly shit.
Don't play game.
So if you want to bring it back up there, yeah, bring it back up there, bro. Since you saying it's worth all that, and you don't want to acknowledge a man who's supposed to be your partner, I thought we was cool.
But why do you have to try to fight him? Why can't you just pod with him? Why can't you just have a conversation?
Hey, bro, I don't want to.
See, but what you're kind of like proving his whole point about you like being the thing that's like dividing the No Jumper host.
Okay, watch this. I'm telling you, I don't want to. Does that mean anything?
No, yeah, I mean, I get it. I'm just saying that I don't agree with it, but okay.
Well, if you don't agree with it, I don't agree with shit you say you don't want to do, but you say you don't want to do it.
I'm just going to keep this front of mind in case you ever do anything for content that I don't necessarily like, because
shit for content in your building. You're a liar.
You're the king of content.
I'll never
Nah, Adam, you the king of content.
You are a liar.
Crit Mag is here.
You're a liar.
We all do stuff for content.
No, I never did shit. Never ran any skits, any plays, nothing in your building, ever. I respect your building.
All right.
You about to be with the Dolphins, Adam.
So Moose Cannon. Or should I just let that one go?
Yeah.
Hey, bro, and listen, Adam, I'm telling you this. If you want to play with me again, I promise you, it'll be the last time you play with me.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, I don't want to do it.
All right. All right.
Do it.
All right. I'm not going to. No more plays.
Yeah. No more. No more, nigga.
I'm telling you.
Look at
I
that.
swear to God, bro, like,
No more.
I respect Adam. Hear me, brother. I talked myself out of it. You were part of the reason. My wife, my kids, brother. I'm another person that y'all don't know that dude. I don't want to be that dude, bro. I'm telling you as a man.
If I had surprised you with Jay Diggs, then this would be a fair reaction. I surprised you with ass Moose Man.
Bro, Jay Diggs, listen to me. Anybody that is an opposition to me, what I choose.
I'm just saying, Moose Man's not on Jay Diggs' level. Jay Diggs, it would be fair for you to be upset about me surprising you with him.
Adam, I'm not a white. Listen, Adam, it's my life. I know me like you know you. I choose to stay away from those people that I know will trigger something. I do both. I'm a dude that's never been high or drunk, and if you look at my rap sheet, you would think I was on something.
I just don't think that Moose Man like rises to the occasion of being a formal op.
Moose Man is talking as a man to a man.
Just a little bit though.
Listen to me. I know it don't mean nothing to you, but it's something to me. He's a Mexican man. My mentality when it comes to Mexicans is respectful until it's disrespectful. I got homies that's dead out of hands of pure Mexicans.
We can't blame that on all Mexicans.
Bro, any Mexican that stands, listen, if the Iranian dude wants to disrespect me, I would ignore it. I don't have no history with him. I got bad history there. Are you not hearing what I'm telling you? So when I see it, I stay away from it.
I love Mexicans.
Shout out all the great Southsiders. All
I think one of the things that Adam's probably
we all wear blue.
No, but Wack, I think one of the things, I think Adam's disappointed because like Moose Man is someone he's trying to build with a lot, and I think he was excited to have you.
I don't make a dime off Moose Man.
No, yeah,
But you could.
It got nothing to do with
He would sign to you.
What the is wrong with you?
Moose Cannon.
I don't make a dime off Moose Man, bro. So whatever Adam's shit is his. I told him don't go out with him, bring him in. That's still part of the Monday show. It ain't like I'm being an asshole saying I don't want to sit with nobody. I'm like, I just don't want to sit with dude. Why? Because I don't want to disrespect a dude that I looked at as my partner's building.
Why do you have to fight him? You're acting like it's such a natural human urge to want to beat up Moose Man. Like everybody would want to beat up Moose Man if they were around him.
Of Moose even being down to fight Wack and talking like that was like very alarming to him, especially with the. Yeah.
Like, you know, Adam, you're never gonna get it, bro. It's like I'm not gonna get a nigga that's a green military covert, how they hear a gunshot and flip out, right? I'm not gonna get it because I wasn't there with him. But if he tells me, hey bro, don't do that shit around me, it's triggering, I don't wanna flip out, I'm gonna respect it, homie. You don't come for Wack. I know my shit.
So him just being Mexican is the equivalent of him having combat experience and killed people?
Listen, here it is. Him being a Mexican, challenging and disrespecting me for no reason, I never gave a man a reason. I don't know him. At that point, it's a problem.
Oh, Blueface.
Yes.
That brought that YA Wack back. You feel me? Like
it's a problem. I kept saying I don't know you, bro. I don't even know why you're tripping. I don't know you. You want to fight me? This shit, you ain't shit. You just this, you just that. You just this, you just that. Bro, where I come from, that is go to war language. I'm sorry. So what do? I tell Adam, I didn't expect you to know this. I texted to you because Adam may not know how I really feel and how I'm tripping. So tell him what it is so he knows I did that.
That's what it is.
I did it on the day, Adam. I'm going to tell you what's significant about that day. I did it on the day my brother got killed and murdered. So I was in my room really checking myself on what the thoughts you was having. Wack, check that. Tell Adam that way you ain't got to deal with that.
Right.
So I text you on that day and like, hey, bro, please don't, I'm cool. Because I don't want to be tripping like Adam, like, bro, that was a test for me. I didn't know how to trip. Because I usually go a lot further. So I did good. Even when my homies start popping out, I waved them off because it's your building. So I'm saying, if I can say I can bite my tongue and bite the bullet, bro, why can't you say, okay, dude is telling me, let me leave?
Yeah, I rarely agree all the way with Wack, but today that day, business wise, friendship wise, whatever it is, whatever relationship you have established with a person, this being Adam and Wack, you should be able to communicate a situation or your position on where you want to be placed and where you don't want other people to be placed to keep the peace. You know what I'm saying? Especially as a grown man, because two grown men, put in the wrong situation, you'll kill each other. You know what I'm saying? So if Wack is telling Adam, say, man, don't do this, he should respect it and don't do it. But we all know it's all content. Adam don't care. Adam don't care, Wack. And on the flip side, in some situations for content, you don't either. So I don't know how to feel. I do know I want y'all to hit that like button, though. Do that there.
Leave that alone.
I mean, I'm not gonna surprise you with Moose Man again, if that's what you're concerned about.
But he will surprise you again, but not with Moose Man.
I can't say that I'll never do a surprise.
Listen, bro.
He kept it real.
There's a beginning, a middle, and an ending to everything we do, including life. They come down our decisions. You eat up, you drink a bunch of liquor, maybe your ending comes a little cooler. If a man is telling you, and I come from that, it ain't nobody in that build. I'm the oldest man in that building, bro. Ain't nobody was going through what I was going through prior to me. Nobody in your whole build has my history. And I know my history, and I know my strengths, and I know my weaknesses. And I'm telling you, bro, I have a weakness. It's not drugs, it's not liquor. My weakness is violence. So I stay away from shit that'll make me violent. I do it intentional. I keep my wife with me. I don't hang around niggas. I don't just go out to go out.
All right, but for the record, though, we're talking about Moose Man. We're not talking about like a serious threat or anything.
He ain't got no heart, no feeling. He'll give what he just said.
Like there's all kinds of people. Wack, there's all kinds of people that I've known you to have problems with throughout our time together, and some of them have been, like kind of serious. And I just don't think Moose Man is. He just doesn't qualify.
You can't determine his level of seriousness.
What up?
Adam told me about his wife's party, invited me. He said, Wack, Rick Baby's gonna be there. I told Adam, out of pure respect, I'm not coming. Because I didn't know how I was going. I never seen Rick.
I mean, I respect that. Yeah, say about the way. You feel me? That's what.
So just Adam told me. Adam said, let me tell Wack, Rick's gonna be here. I would have showed up and violated. I'd have been a bitch.
But you could have just showed up and just talked to him.
How can you determine that?
What?
You could have just talked to him. It's like you don't always have to fight.
Hey, bro,
What?
is Chris Mack in there?
Yeah, I'm right here, hood.
Chris Mack.
Stop.
Things
Yeah.
you know is on site.
All right. No.
It's a podcast beef.
No, it's on site. Let me get ready.
I've never podcasted with the dude.
I know, but you guys were like talking about each other on podcasts. It's this is not like you guys had serious street beef. If he was like from your enemy hood, then I would get it.
How can you determine what's serious, Adam?
It does not have to be street to be a beef, man. What the is wrong with you? We're being.
But you guys are just like talking about each other on podcasts. It's just like not that big a deal.
I never talk shit about him. I didn't know him.
You guys were going back and forth on podcasts for sure. That's what that was all about.
Flacco, bro, I don't even know what the f him and Flacco got going on.
Who?
I ain't never heard nothing they said about each other.
Who?
That got to do with me.
Who?
Oh, you doing that for Flacco? Bro, I don't know what the f they got going on. That ain't my business.
Oh no, we know that Flacco feeds you anti-Moose Man intelligence, though.
Flacco ain't never told me about Moose Man.
That's not what I heard.
This a fact. Never.
Flacco works in the anti-Moose Man industry.
Flacco maybe 3 times a month.
Opposition research.
You think motherfucker gonna call me about a Moose Man.
Well, then who is sending you the Moose Man content? Who's your insider?
He ain't gonna tell you that.
Motherfucker is on the internet. What are you talking about?
You seem to have access to clips that we don't have.
What are you talking about? Access to clips? You forgot about Clubhouse?
I mean, I would think that stuff from Clubhouse would travel to other social networks, but I just hadn't really seen any of it until the other day. You had early access to anti-Moose Man content.
Adam, did you ask Moose Man, hey, bro, what was you talking about all this shit? You want to squabble whack and all this crazy shit. Then when it come down to it, you eating cheese.
I had to talk to him. I told him, I'm like, you got to chill with the anti-Wack stuff. Like, it's better to just stay on good terms with Wack.
You never got back to me. If you'd have called me and said, hey, Wack, I want to put you on the phone with Moose, I'd have said, get him online. You never said. You know what I seen? After I told you, he kept popping it. Kept on.
He is a feisty guy, isn't he?
Younger than my child, Adam. Bro, I hear that different, bro.
Right.
My son is 32.
Do you wish that Moose wasn't popping it as much, Adam, or just like?
Yeah, I mean, I wish that Moose had done a better job at not enraging Wack, but then I also think Wack is just like overtly enraged about stuff that's not that big a deal. You could have just podcasted about it with him. Instead, you're turning it into this whole tough thing for some reason.
Everybody has their triggers. Everybody like.
And yours are Mexicans, and I get that, but also that's pretty much the definition of racism.
Hey, look. Oh my God. I don't know to what depths that you have had, you know, your struggle with drugs and shit, right?
I'm scuffing my chest.
I would never put you in a car with me and pull up to a spot where that's all that's going on.
Right.
I shoot heroin in front of Lush.
You don't even shoot heroin.
Hey, Lush, I don't think Lush would feel comfortable doing shit if you know I'll stop him.
Nah, I'm smooth.
So what I'm telling you, Adam, as a 49-year-old man, hey, bro, I have my demons. I have my weaknesses, and I know them. And if I identify them, and I'm like, yo, Wack, let your partner know so you don't do nothing crazy and way out, right? So he knows that way you good, everybody's good. Like, bro, at some point, you got to recognize Wack ain't never told me no like this, so it must be something.
I feel you, but also imagine if I was like, yeah, my trigger is black people.
Oh my God, what is wrong with you?
You're Samoan.
Samoan and collision.
Hey,
why do you smell like tuna?
My trigger, my trigger.
Tuna?
I've been eating
Oh, what the fuck?
tuna that was left last night.
Do you eat like a can?
No.
Ate a can of tuna.
And
It really was something.
And eggs. Yeah.
This guy, he's violent.
Raider.
Black people, my trigger.
Orange people are my trigger.
I think you have to realize though that like I get that you're filled with this rage that makes you want to fight all these random people, but you can't expect us to like fully understand that.
I don't tolerate disrespect for Mexicans, bro. And
Oh my God.
I'm telling you. Say what you want. It's like Jewish people and Nazis. I can't tell them how to feel, bro. I got people I buried behind the hands of Mexicans and personal shit. Motherfuckers and kicked homies' door in, shot homies' mamas and bro, I don't.
This is so not that. This is so not comparable.
This is fat Mexican Moose Man.
It's not comparable.
Mexican
to compare Moose Man.
Chito Ranas.
I'm telling you, bro, I do not. Hey, Lush, when that Mexican disrespected me, what was his name? I would have knocked on his door.
Right.
What was the nigga?
Raider.
No, Cholo.
Oh yeah, Cholo. Yeah, American Cholo. Yeah.
Yeah, nigga, I would have knocked. I be boxing, got his address. When he said he wanted to do something to me, I would have knocked on the fucking door.
Look at that I don't colored nails.
He does jujitsu now. You better watch out.
Look at that pussy motherfucker throwing gang signs with his colored nails.
It's like you ain't
Uh-oh.
That fire was the wrong shit.
It's like Tom and Jerry.
Hold on, I don't want to spill people's. Grab that snoring.
Crip Mac, leave him alone. Leave him alone. Bygones, bygones. It was back in the day. That was like a while ago.
Huh.
Let bygones be bygones.
Tom and Jerry.
Yeah, no, that would be all bad. Nah, we can't have them pop up because that wouldn't be cool to Crip Mac.
I can shake Wack100's hand.
No, he wasn't talking about. He was saying what if he's talking about having your enemies over. Yeah, no, I don't think Crip Mac would appreciate that.
Okay, so what's the difference with me, homie?
Well, I guess the only difference in this instance is it not being a gang member. But like, if I was in Adam's shoes, I probably would have been like, damn. Like,
it's not even the gang member thing so much as him just not being on that at all.
There y'all have it. 607 Unc up there instigating while Wack100 and Adam 22 have a heated argument. Who's right? Who's wrong? Y'all let me know. Jump in the comments. Leave your thoughts. Slap a like. Hit the hype, subscribe with the tribe, and stay down with me so you can continue to watch this ish.